Hello friends, my name is Salman and you are watching my channel SalhidTech. In this lecture series, I will talk about Mikrotek routers in detail. Basically, this lecture series is very beneficial for those persons who want to pursue their career in the networking field. For example, if you are in level 1, level 2, level 3 support of any ISP, or if you are working in a corporate environment in IT department or MIS department, and you want to know about the networking in detail and basic understanding about the networking. So for those people, I have created this series. This is all about Mikrotek's routers. So let's begin. So the first question arises, what is Mikrotek? So Mikrotek is a network equipment manufacturer founded in 1996 in Riga, Latvia. Basically, Mikrotek is a company which is situated in Europe, and the capital of the city is Riga, Latvia. Basically, Mikrotek also develop various wired and wireless equipment. So their wireless equipment are also very good, and their wired equipments are the famous one is Mikrotek routers, Mikrotek switches, Mikrotek APs are the most familiar. Basically, Mikrotek develop their own operating system which run on their hardware, which is called routerOS. Basically, routerOS is based upon a Linux kernel. So basically, there are two main components of the Mikrotek routers. One is called routerOS and other one is called router boot. So routerOS is the operating system based on a Linux kernel, and this operating system installed on the hardware, and commonly we call the Mikrotek router is a router boot. So basically, router boards are those hardware which is manufactured by the Mikrotek. So let's move to the website and see something about Mikrotek. So this is the about us section of the Mikrotek. As I told you, Mikrotek is a Latvian company which is founded in 1996 and develop routers and wireless ISP. Mikrotek now provides the hardware and software solution. In 1997, they created their own operating system which is called routerOS, and in year 2022, he decided to make their own hardware, and the router board was born. So their hardware is called router board. So as you can see, this is the Latvia in Europe, and the Riga. Our company is located Riga, the capital of the Latvia, and more than 280 employees. So basically, this is the some intro about Mikrotek routers. So if we click on the hardware section, as you can see, there is so many hardware are there. As you can see, HAP series are very important series for home user or end consumer. On generation 6 version of the legendary HAP AC, the PoE out, much faster wireless roam, and basically this is a very good AP in terms of performance and in terms of price. So these are the products launched by the Mikrotek. So in this course, I will discuss this is the entry level routers, Ethernet router, hex. This is called the hex series, but I will teach you about the RB series. So this is the RB2011, RB2011, RG2011, and 3011, and I will use my router. I have a physical router I purchased, which is R4011. RB4011. It is 10 gigabit. It has 10 gigabit ports and quad-core processor. So I will demonstrate all the configuration on this router. So this is the hardware profile of the company. So let's move to the slide. Now there is another component, the hardware. This software is called Winbox. So Winbox is used to control or manage or administrate the hardware. So this is the utility which run on the PC. So we can also download this utility from the website. If we go to the software, so you can see there is an option called Winbox. If I click on this box, there is a down level link of Winbox 3.37. So we can download this application and access our router. So this is the very good equipment. So now I will talk about some basic feature offered by the Mikrotek router. Basically, Mikrotek router can act as a firewall, as a netting, as a hotspot. All the feature included in this router. We can use the routing in the Mikrotek router. Also bandwidth limitation. Don't worry if you don't understand all these terms. I will explain these terms in detail in my upcoming videos. It also offers the DNS server, point-to-point tunneling protocol. Basically, this is the VPN type of connectivity, hotspot, DHCP server, MPLS connectivity, QoS, quality of service, PPPoE server, and wireless APIs. These are the some basic feature of the Mikrotek router. Basically, Mikrotek router is very versatile product. So these are the some major product of the Mikrotek. So this is the very basic introduction of the Mikrotek router. Now in my next slide, I will discuss the method how to access my router from my PC. So there are some method to accessing the router from our PC. The first one is called the Winbox. Winbox is a utility, as I show you in my video earlier in my video. Winbox we can download from the Mikrotek site. There is another method which is called webpick. Webpick basically is nothing but a web interface. You can access your Mikrotek devices from any web browser like Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or some other browser. And finally we can access the Mikrotek from the CLI command line interface, and we can use a secure and unsecure method of SSH or Telnet. I will show you in my upcoming video how to access this router from these type of media. So the other method of the Mikrotek accessing is a serial port API LDC touch screen. These are not very common because we always use the first two method, and sometime I will use the CLI method if I want to connect my remote router which is not situated on my network. So basically why Mikrotek is very familiar or very famous in the field of networking. Basically they produce a product that not only created for the light enterprise ISP networking but even for the home user. So you can I have shown you the hardware profile of the Mikrotek. They have the product from the end user to up to an ISP network. And the great feature about the Mikrotek is that mostly all the devices have the same feature options, because the operating system are the same across all the devices, whether it is costly devices or cheap devices. And the third reason why it is famous, it is very affordable, because I used to work with the other devices like Cisco, Juniper, FortiGate, Huawei, and Huawei routers. So their cost is very expensive, and as compared to Microsoft is very cheap, about 10 times cheaper than other like Cisco and FortiGate and Huawei. They are the very costly routers. And the good thing about the Mikrotek router, their license are perpetual. Otherwise, if you choose another vendor, their license expire within the 1 year. So you have to renew their license after 1 year. But in case of in case of Mikrotek, you don't worry about the license expiration, because if you configure some type of configuration or their router, it will be go for forever. So it offer the perpetual license free. And the last but not the least thing, the Microsoft GUI is very user friendly, because it is very easy. You don't need to perform any task from the command prompt, and the interface is very easy. Even some beginner level engineer can easily grab the configuration from their GUI interface. Again, thank you very much for your time.